Miley Cyrus, Cody Simpson, what are you guys doing? What you're like virtue signaling out of this world for no reason. And I don't even understand what your political statement is. You're trying to end toxic masculinity. First of all, define what that is. Number one, do that. And then secondly, how dress so Miley Cyrus basically dressed Cody Simpson very feminine like and put makeup and all this other stuff on him to make him appear more feminine. I don't understand how that would change anything. And if you look historically, look at the Scottish. They wore is it a kilt? Kilts since like the 16th century. That's a dress or a skirt. That changes nothing. How about a lot of these, not all, but a lot of Saudis will wear a thobe or a thob, if I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but it basically is an Arabic dress. A lot of men wear that, and a lot of women wear the burqas, very similar, akin to that. You're not realizing there's a biological component to what I think you're trying to talk about that makes us distinguishable from men and women. And why would you want all of us to say masculine? There's a reason why men and women are different, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being different. If you wanted everyone to be the same, there would be no opposing views for creativity. There would be nothing. And you yourself, someone who is as creative as Miley Cyrus, or at least as she appears to be, I don't know if the word's bewildered. I'm confused at the very least that she would even try something like this. This is virtue signaling. You're just trying to get people on your side. It's gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. I don't even know what your fight is. What is your fight? What is your battle? First of all, why are you trying to change the way that men dress in general anyways? And I have nothing against a man wearing a skirt or dressing up. I have nothing against that. If that's what you like, go for it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I respect that entirely. Why is it though that you were trying to change in general what all men, one man? What is it? What is your goal? You can't biologically change this. I mean, I guess you can. Forced castration, chemical forced castration. There's certain things you can do to change our in general men's nature, but men and women do have inherent differences. This is just a biological scientific fact. It's not even an opinion. Now, whether or not you wish to dress like a man or woman, again, I think most people don't care. I don't think people care as much as you maybe want us to believe. But even more so, what does it prove? Again, people look at Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire. There's a lot of actors and actresses. You pointed out yourself, Brad Pitt, I guess did a cover of some sorts. That it changed nothing. What are you changing? And again, what is it that you're doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. It's silly. I think it's ridiculous. Makes no sense. My daughter puts makeup on my face every weekend. Every weekend, my daughter puts makeup on my face. You know what that does to me mentally? Only makes me happy that she's happy. That's it. Other than that, do not care. Doesn't change what I am. Doesn't change who I am. Doesn't change nothing at all for me, except for it gives me a feeling of nostalgia that she's happy. That's it. That's it. That's all that gives me. And although this is anecdotal and personal, there's a lot of guys who let kids put makeup on their face and it doesn't change them either. It doesn't do nothing to them. You don't hear us guys, there's not a lot of guys that try to change the way. It'd be like us saying there's toxic femininity, so let's change the way women dress. Well, what does that even mean? How do women dress? Women dress all sorts of ways, whether it be business savvy, casual, seductive. Who cares? And men do the same thing. Men wear tight clothing, loose baggy clothing, professional clothing. Everyone's different. Everyone wears the same thing. So what do you care? you're virtue signaling, and it's gross. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. And I liked you, but now I'm starting to think I don't like you maybe as much, or maybe I didn't know enough about you. But seeing that article and reading that, not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all, man. Not feeling that. You're trying to just change something inherently biological maybe about us, and that's what that feels like. It's more of a biological attack that I feel as though you're trying to pursue, as if being born a man is an issue. It's no issue. No issue with that. Just like being born a woman, there's no issue with that. And if you're a man that wants to be a woman, I got no problem with that either. Or a woman that wants to be a man, I have no problem with that either. There's nothing wrong with these things. All I'm saying is, though, you have like this narrative that you're trying to force on people. Look at the change I'm making. No, you're not making change. You're not making waves. Stick to music. Do that. Stick to music. Because I don't like it. I don't like it. So like, subscribe. If you think I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm out.